Percy and the Carnival. It was a beautiful morning on the island of Sodor. All the engines were very excited. It was the day of Sir Topham Hatt's Carnival. Children would be coming from far and wide. There was to be a special visit from the Chinese dragon. Percy was delighted. He thought the Chinese dragon was the most exciting thing of all. Sir Topham had arrived at Tidmouth. He had come to give the engines their jobs. Edward was to pull the carousel. Henry, the roller coaster. Gordon, the carnival people. Toby, the bumper cars. James and Emily were to pull the Ferris wheel. And Thomas, boomed Sir Topham Hatt, you are to collect the fireworks and the Chinese dragon. What's my job, sir? Asked Percy hopefully. You are to collect coal from the coaling plant. You must fill all the hoppers at the stations, ordered Sir Topham Hatt. A railway can't run without coal, he added. This is a very important job. Sir Topham Hatt left, and all the engines were excited. All except Percy. Coal? He sighed. And he watched his friends do their exciting jobs. Percy felt very left out. Percy chuffed sadly over to the coaling plant. This didn't feel like an important job at all. When Percy arrived, he could see a long line of freight cars. I wish I was pulling something exciting, grumbled Percy. Not boring old coal cars. Percy buffered up and pulled out of the depot. Percy stopped at a signal by his school. Toby puffed past, pulling a load of bumper cars. The children in the playground clapped and cheered. Then, Edward shoved by with the carousel. The children cheered even louder. Percy thought that Toby and Edward were having a wonderful time. Then an idea flew into his funnel. Maybe Toby and Edward need some help. Helping my friends is much more important than delivering coal, he wished. So Percy didn't deliver the coal. He left his coal cars, and he steamed after his friends as quickly as he could. Toby and Edward stopped at a red signal. Percy puffed up alongside. Do you need any help? He tooted hopefully. No, thank you, Percy, puffed Toby. We can do it, chuffed Edward. Percy was disappointed. Further up the line, Percy saw Emily and James. They were taking the Ferris wheel. That looks like fun, tooted Percy. I'm sure they'll need some help. Percy caught up with James and Emily. This is going to be the biggest wheel ever, puffed Emily. Emily and James were having a splendid time, but James and Emily didn't need help either. Percy was upset. Then Percy saw Gordon waiting at a junction. Gordon was pulling the carnival people, but he didn't need any help either. Percy saw Henry crossing the bridge. Henry was happily pulling the roller coaster. Finally, Percy saw Thomas waiting at a signal. He was carrying the fireworks and the Chinese dragon. That looks like the most fun of all, gasped Percy. But even Thomas didn't need any help. Percy was more disappointed than ever. Then there was trouble. Percy had spent so much time trying to help everyone else that he hadn't delivered any coal. Percy saw James. He looked very sad. "There's no coal at the stations," he wished. "We've all run out of coal." Bust my boiler," cried Percy. "If the engines don't get some coal, the carnival won't open. All the children will be sad, and it's all my fault." Percy knew what he had to do. He had to pick up his cars and deliver the coal as quickly as he could. Percy reached all over the island, delivering coal to his friends. Soon, everyone's boiler was bubbling and their pistons were pounding. The engines were back on track. Everything was ready just in time. Percy finished his last delivery of coal and arrived at the carnival as the fireworks began. The rockets soared. The band played. Chinese dragon down. All the children were delighted. Sir Topham Hatt was right, tooted Percy. Delivering coal is a very important job.